It wasn't actually thirsty, but it hogged the only water source. Whenever any dog dared to approach, it would chase them away. The other dogs could only bow their heads in silence. But I was an exception. I walked toward the ice in front of the husky and easily carved out a hole. They all rushed over at the sound. I generously shared this water source. The husky, witnessing all this, didn't reflect on itself at all. Instead, it got even worse. It thought as long as it ran fast enough, the owner would always favor it. That day, the female owner, Françoise, was scouting ahead. Unexpectedly, the ice suddenly cracked. The next second, she fell into the bone-chilling lake water. The male owner, Perrault, rushed over, but by then, she could no longer hold on. In this critical moment, I went straight past Perrault and jumped right in. In the darkness, I carried Françoise on my back. Then I kept ramming the ice with my body. In the end, she was rescued by me, but by then, I was completely exhausted. Before long, I couldn't hold on anymore and could only let my body drift into the darkness. Perrault was extremely anxious on the ice, calling out my name over and over. After hearing the sound, he quickly found the right spot. Then he pulled out his knife and kept chipping away at the ice. But after just a couple of swings, it broke. Perrault was in agony, and just then, someone handed him a tool. Perrault grabbed it and started chipping at the ice again, but he suddenly realized something. He turned around and saw that it was me who had handed him the stick. Watching this close moment between me and the owner, the husky nearby was furious. Even Françoise, who originally disliked me, had begun to trust me. She even gave me an extra chicken leg to eat.
Now I do too.
But unexpectedly, it saw this again. So that night, I had just saved a rabbit, but before it could hop 2 steps, the husky bit it to death on the spot. Then it looked at me provocatively. Then it slowly walked toward me. I was terrified, but it still lunged at me. Even though I was twice its size, having lived a pampered life in a mansion since childhood, I had long lost my wild edge. Before long, I was thrown down and couldn't stand up. Then the husky even made mocking gestures at me. Then it walked toward the pack, trying to win them over. But the dogs would rather leave than return to its side. They kept barking at me, hoping I would pull myself together. But unexpectedly, the next second, I actually stood up. The wildness inside me was completely awakened. My fierce look scared the husky stiff, but to save face, it still charged at me reluctantly. I was no longer afraid. I seized the moment and bit down on its throat.